I like to think that when something bad happens, that it's a higher power trying to give us a life lesson so that in the future less bad things can happen. So this past week my car broke down. We're in the midst of a great resignation. We can't find any car mechanics over in the Seattle area, so I had to travel to Ellensburg, which was a blessing in disguise. I I get a lot more acceptance for who I am in the smaller towns, and I got to make a few new friends here. Not the end of the world, but I learned just how precious our time is. Right, that's part of the reason why we can't find a car mechanic because probably they're busy doing their own soul searching. And so today I left work on time with my client. I do private tutoring. This was remotely, so I was in Ellensburg working on him. But I left the client on time and I didn't feel any guilt about it. And I've been trying to practice doing that more, especially with my newer clients who I haven't gotten in the habit of working overtime with. I've been more willing to speak up lately. I had a client who was in Seattle. I had to rush home the other day while my car was being fixed. And the events of this past year have made it a lot easier for me to ask for healthier workplace conditions. Right? People don't give me a bad look if I want to install. Uh, I have lighting that helps with my seasonal depression issues. People don't give me a black eye over that. Now, one of my, or some of my clients actually, like to eat during the tutoring session. I have food allergies and I gotta be careful about that. And I've been a little bit more willing to speak up about that. It was easy for not only for my food allergies, but obviously when they eat, they have to take off their mask. So I really don't care about the mask, but it's become a good way for me to bring up the eating. So I had one client, he mentioned he was fully vaccinated, but I told him, you know what, in order for your tutoring to be available and not have interruptions, maybe we should play it safe. And also because I have allergies and given all the health problems going on, we probably shouldn't be interrupting our healthcare system with something, especially when you can just take your food at home with you, right, and eat in the comfort of your own room. And I didn't feel too guilty about saying that. Um, Part of the problem, and I talked about this yesterday, is that because I am single, a lot of times people just think that in some ways, a little bit more disposable, right? If I go to work and I get COVID-19, I'm not going to spread it to my significant other or my children. They obviously don't say it out loud, but the attitude is there. So during the pandemic, when it was a hybrid of remote work with in-person work, and then people assume that because I'm single, I want to go out to meet people anyway. So I got a lot of the in-person work, and I've been trying to make, even though I do like the in-person work, don't get me wrong, I've been trying to make sure that I get the most out of it and speak up, right? All right, so don't be afraid to leave work on time. Don't be afraid to speak up. Use this opportunity now that everybody is wants healthier workplace conditions. It's a good time to speak.